Welcome to your everyday talk show. When people call me a boss lady today, they see the surface, the companies, the client, the luxury brain. What they don't see is the nights I worked until 3, 4 a.m. designing websites for clients who barely wanted me and who barely wanted to pay me 200, 300 bucks, or even the moments I thought, maybe this isn't going to work, maybe I am going to fail. I didn't become a boss lady because it was cute or trendy. I became one because I had no choice. Okay, I didn't want to live a life of, a loser, simply. Starting from scratch, I started with 200 bucks in my account. Okay, no investors, no safety net, no uncle in business to open doors for me. Okay, I simply used what I had, my skills as a designer. I built website, logos, business cards. I learned to negotiate, to send invoices, to chase payments, okay, to create outfits. And here's the first real lesson. You don't need permission to start. You need resourcefulness. If you wait for the perfect moment, you will die waiting. Literally. At first, I say yes to almost every project. Okay, that's how I learned, to be honest. I designed for small brands, for schools, for people who didn't even know what they wanted, okay? Sometimes they paid late, sometimes not at all. And I built a portfolio, I built relationships, okay? And I would say lesson 2 is your reputation is currency. Deliver quality even when the money is small, because one happy client can open the door to 10 bigger ones, and 10 bigger ones open to 20 more, and 20 more to 30, okay, until you have a bunch of clients. As I grew, I realized design skills aren't enough. Okay, to scale, I had to become a CEO. Okay, that meant saying no to bad deals. It meant building the companies I have today to provide, for example, trainers to school. It meant thinking in systems, not just projects. I went from asking, how do I get paid, to asking, how do I build something that pays me even when I'm not in the room, even when I'm sleeping, okay? Even when I don't open my computer during 1-2 weeks. Lesson 3, a boss doesn't just work in the business. She works on the business. That's the difference. After all this, then came Maison Apollo Secret. People laughed, luxury brand for you, but I knew, the Gulf market, the American market. I understood high net worth client, and I designed with a vision, not mass market, but niche luxury. Okay, and that's something that makes me the happiest, to be honest. I didn't chase everyone, I target the right few, because you need to know that in luxury, exclusivity is the product. Lesson 4, keep in mind, your brand is not for everyone. And if it is, it's not luxury, okay? Bob Proctor, you all know it. I love Bob Proctor. Told me something. Your self-image controls everything, okay? You need to keep in mind that power is about perception. So I simply stopped, and you should stop doing the same thing by walking into a meeting like a freelancer begging for approval. I walked in like the CEO of a brand, confident, selective, ready to walk away if the deal didn't respect me. You need to do the same thing, even if you don't have anything yet. Here is the brutal truth that a lot of people don't agree with, unfortunately. The deal you accept defines your value. If you accept crumbs, don't cry when people treat you like a beggar, okay? So how did I become a boss lady? By starting small but thinking big. By shifting from designer to entrepreneur to CEO. By refusing to apologize for my ambition. If you want to follow this path, remember those things. Start with what you have. Build your reputation. Think like a CEO, not like a worker. Protect your brand's value, okay? And that's how you stop being just another name and start being a boss, the boss of your life.